Hey everybody, this is a help video for 2.2 reflections. I see that in my open math I have it labeled as 2.3 reflections. Don't worry about whether the number is the same, it's still the same topic. Let's go back in here. So it says the coordinate point below represents the point P, which is at 3, 4, and it says plot P, plot the image of P if it is reflected about the x-axis. Across the x-axis. Well, here's the x-axis across here. So if I want to go across the x-axis, think about it as like this is where you're going to fold a sheet of paper. So let's think about this square that it's sitting on as a sheet of paper. You're going to fold it right here, and imagine this maybe as a blob of ketchup or hot sauce or something. And so when you fold the sheet of paper, you're going to fold it, this is going to land right here, right? Can you kind of imagine that? That if you fold it, it lands on that spot? That's really what we're doing there. Let's try another one. How about this one? So if we reflect across the x-axis, that's across this axis right here. So instead of being up, it's going to go down. So this one is up 2 from the x-axis. Now it's going to go down 2 from the x-axis. So it would land right there. And instead of clicking a dot, I need to put its points. So this one's going to be, instead of 3, 2, this is going to be 3, -2. Cool. And reflected across the y-axis, that means we're going to fold it across the y-axis. That's here. So we're going to fold it over to here. It's going to fold that way. So it's going to land, this blob of ketchup is going to land right here at 3 to the left and up 2. So left 3 and up 2. Now if it's reflected across the origin, that means you're folding across a diagonal line like this. That goes through 0, 0 as the origin. So instead of it being right 3 up 2, it's going to be left 3 down 2. So it's going to land right over here. So this one's going to be left 3 down 2. And I'd have you notice that there is a special video just for this question you could watch. Okay, let's try this one. Reflect the figure over the line y equals 0. And here they've marked y equals 0 in red. So if we reflect that across that line, we're going to fold it across this line. So instead of going up, I'm going to go down. So this is up 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to look at this dot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 above the line. So I'm going to go down 8 below the line right there. This one is up 5 from the line, so I'm going to go down 5 from the line. And then click there to finish it off. You've got a tail, so click there again to finish it. So there's my shape, mirror image reflected across this red line. Cool. Let's try the next one. Same thing, just notice that the line has now moved. So the line is now not on the x-axis, it's one below. So you're going to count from the red line. So from the red line, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And I'm going to copy that. I can see that's a straight line, so I just went across that same amount. And then here, I can just count within the triangle if I want. I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, we're just trying to make the same shape, just reflected across that red line. This may take a little practice. Now this one looks a little trickier. We're going to go across this red line, and notice the shape is on both sides of the line. So one way to think about this is just start at the line and count over to the shape. 1, 2, 3. So it'll go the other way. 1, 2, 3. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you kind of see that? How it just kind of flipped across that red line? You may have to think about that one for a little while. Go ahead and pause the video and look at it if you need to. Okay, then this one says, what is it reflected over? What line did we reflect over? It looks like we reflected over this line to get from blue to red. Notice blue is the original, it has regular A, B, C. Red is the new one, A prime, B prime, C prime. So we're reflecting across this. What's the name of this line? This is the x-axis. So if I come up here, that is the x-axis. And let's submit that. Cool. Did I miss something? No, it's all good. It just turned yellow for some reason. Okay, so hey, we're doing good. We've already answered half the questions, so we're passing the quiz. And it says reflect it over the x-axis. So where's the x-axis? That's this line right here. So if I reflect it, this is up 2, so I'm going to go down 2. This is up 1, so I'll go down 1. This is up 8, so I'll go down 8. Connect it up, and then click one more time to finish it off. And submit. Very good. And this one, ooh, they're getting a little trickier. Same idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to count from the red line. So I went 6 to the right of the red line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go 6 to the left of the red line. Now, one thing I like to do is just count within the triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 up. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 up. I don't have to count as far that way. And I can count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down and 2 over. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down and 2 over. Connect it up and make sure that it looks like it folded right across that red line. Just be really careful about your counting. And these are, and this one's the same. Now this one's a little trickier. Let's look at 10. What did it reflect across? Well, it reflected across this line right here. And what is that line? That line is x equals 5. X equals 5. So I'm going to put that here. X equals 5. That's a vertical line that goes through 5. Okay. Let's see. So same idea. That one works very similarly. This one is a horizontal line. So instead of being x equals, it's going to be y equals. I think you can do this. All right. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon.